Say the weird thing.
So I used to work as an emergency room registrar for over 2 years, and people always ask me, "What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen?" And I don't think people realize how weird things get in emergency room. For instance, the weirdest thing I saw was there was a woman who called 911 one day, and they were asking her, what's the emergency? What do you need? And she would not tell them what the issue was, because the thing is, when we send someone, we need to know what we're sending them into. And so she just kept saying, "I just need help. I just need help." And they were like, "Okay, the cops are on the way." And she was like, "No, no, do not send the cops. Please don't send the cops." She just wanted paramedics. Red flag number one. So we were like, cops can help, firefighters can help, whoever gets there first, because we're going to send all emergency services. They can help you. They're skilled in medical things. And she was like, she insisted only the paramedics could come. So they get there, they're knocking on her door, and she starts screaming, "Help, help from the inside. Please stop knocking the door. Please stop knocking the door." So, they're thinking this is a domestic violence situation, like something crazy is going on. So the guy, he's like, starts kicking down the door. He's kicking it in. She's screaming. We're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And then so they kick the door in finally, and she's on the floor on all fours, and her dog is behind her, doggy style. Well, yeah, doggy style, I guess. Ironic. And she was doing things with her dog, but unfortunately the dog went in the wrong hole, and it got stuck. So imagine, the fact that well, I'm not going to skip ahead. So basically what happened is one of the paramedics had to choke the dog out, because when they kicked in the door, the dog started freaking out. And the reason she was screaming is because every time he freaked out and he tried to pull away from her, he was almost pulling at her insides. So they get to the hospital, and they throw a blanket over the woman and the dog. And after they do that, the doctor who was working with her, he had to call a vet and ask how much anesthesia was safe to put in a dog to keep it unconscious long enough to operate, because they didn't want the dog waking up and freaking out and biting the doctors. And yeah, the dog got taken away, but yeah, that's the weird thing.